Hello, hello. It's Meredith here. I am dropping in to teach you one of my favorite techniques. So, this is a brain balancing technique, and it's a wonderful way to drop energy down out of your head and get it lower into your body. So, you would use this if you were in your head, if you were overthinking, if you were ruminating, if you were feeling really stressed and overwhelmed, and you're just feeling generally heady or stressed. This is my favorite thing. It's called crossing the midline. And all you need is something you can transfer from one hand into the other. So I'm using a therapy ball. Check this out. I got a little buckeye. I live in Ohio, so you could toss a buckeye back and forth. Really, anything would work. So here's your midline. It's an imaginary line that crosses down the center of your body and separates from left to right. So when we transfer something, like tossing a ball from one hand to the other, we are crossing the midline. So this is an important developmental milestone for babies. Generally around 8 months is when they will cross the midline. Prior to that, they would hit the midline and then transfer. So here would be not crossing the midline, and this is crossing the midline. So you can see my hands are crossing that imaginary line. So this is bilateral neurostimulation. That is such a mouthful. That's why I call it crossing the midline. So you're activating the left side and the right side of your brain. And what this does is it increases neural activity. It increases synapses. It's neural connections. And what this helps with, it increases our ability to organize, make decisions, think creatively, and think critically. And what I especially like about it is the brain balancing and calming effects of it. I teach a weekly class, and I generally will start my class with this. Anytime I teach a workshop, I will begin with this. So it helps quite literally drop the energy down out of your head into your hands while also crossing the midline and activating both sides of your brain. So simple, so effective. Give it a try. Let me know what you think. And if it's helpful, try it. Try it again. Try it as often as you need to. Oh, let me set this down. I'm going to show you something else. Let's say you're in a situation where you just can't toss a ball because you're driving. Well, you couldn't do this next one if you're driving too. But let's say you're in a meeting, right? And you're like, I'm not going to toss a ball in the meeting. I'm not leading this meeting. Here's another sneaky way you can do it. So I'm going to interlace my fingers and cross my thumbs. And then we're going to alternate one thumb on top of the other. So this is another way of crossing the midline. All right. I hope that's useful. I hope that's helpful. You can't overdo it. So give it a try. Let me know what you think. Hit like, hit subscribe, and share with a friend. All right. See you next time. Bye.